Hi, welcome to Chi Gem. I'm Gem, and today I'm going to show you how to make an IMMUNI-TEA, or my magic potion, as my mom likes to call it. I have a few autoimmune diseases, and so in the past I would get, even a cold, and it would last about 3 weeks. And so I had to do some research and figure out a way to lessen that and see what I could do for my body, whose immune system, kind of runs on manual sometimes, how I could get around that and help my body when it needed it. So I did some research, and these ingredients are fairly common in immune-based beverages and treatments and everything, and I just put them together my own way, and it seems to work really well. Now I take this drink at the first sign of any symptoms, and I usually won't get sick at all. Like, I take it at the first scratch of a throat, and then I won't get sick at all. Or if I take it a little further into it, then usually I'll only be sick for about 3 days anymore. So it's really helped me, and I just thought I'd share it with everybody else, and hopefully it can help you too if you need it. Hope you have a great day and enjoy the recipe. Thanks. Alright, so the first ingredient is ginger root, about the size of your hand, then turmeric root, fresh, and then 3 cloves of garlic, as fresh as you can get, 2 largish lemons, some cayenne pepper, and black pepper, and those are our ingredients for this mixture. Now, along with all these ingredients, you're going to need some sort of food processor, whether it's an actual food processor that can chop up food for you, or a blender. I have this little mini blender that I'm going to use, and just anything that can get all these ingredients and mush them together nicely for you. Now make sure to wash all your ingredients thoroughly beforehand, of course, and if you can buy organic, great, that'll work. If you need to substitute some things, that's okay. If you can't find actual turmeric root, the powder will work all right. Just make sure you also have black pepper, because the black pepper activates the turmeric. But just if you don't have ginger root, which is pretty easy to find, but if for some reason you can't, ginger powder would probably work instead of lemons. If you don't have those, limes or other citrus could work. The garlic's a little hard to replace, but I've done it with and without the garlic. But try to get all these ingredients. This is the ideal mixture, but just do your best. It's really about keeping your body warm when you don't feel well, and that's what this mixture is meant to do. All right, so we'll grab our knife. Always being very careful, obviously, and prepare our ingredients. So the 3 cloves of garlic, just cut the ends off, peel the skin off, and pop them right into your blender or food processor. Don't need to do too much for these, which is nice. And then your turmeric root, cut the ends off of that. Now if you have a vegetable peeler, that's the best way to do the ginger and turmeric, but if you don't, a knife works fine. Again, just be careful. I'm not the best at peeling things with knives, so I go pretty slowly. But you know, the point is that you just get it to work, so. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, it's gonna work for you. And that's pretty good. If there's a little skin left on it, that's not a problem. I could just throw this in like this, but I'll just chop it in half to make it a little easier on the food processor. Throw away the skin. Ginger root is the most important ingredient, I think. It really will keep your body warm. So you want about the size of your hand, kind of like this size is good. Yeah, so cut the ends off of that. All the little ends you can find. Make sure there's no mold on it. Make sure it's not too dry or shriveled. Any of those kinds of pieces you can get rid of. But other than that, just get most of the skin off. And there you go. And then chop it into smaller pieces. Those are probably good. Throw them in. That one could be a little smaller. There you go. Now the lemon, we don't just want the lemon juice. We want all the lemony goodness we can get. So, cut the ends off. Those to the side. And then cut it in half. And then what you want to do is keep as much of the white part as you can, or just like a good amount, because it has a lot of vitamins in it too. And just kind of get the yellow skin off. So that you have something about like this. And then you can even cut that in half and throw it in the food processor. And there we go. So this is what we have now. All our ingredients. Now this amount is going to last a good long while, and it's really helpful to have a lot on hand, especially if you have a family or anything, because you guys can share. But this is also great to drink at any time, even if you're not feeling sick. It's wonderful for your body. So, you know, just decide what you want to do with the rest. If you have any left over after you're not feeling good, I mean. All right, so now we add our other ingredients. We'll take our black pepper and just put a couple shakes of that in. That's pretty good. And then cayenne pepper. If you have it in a shaker, I'd say 1 shake is probably enough, but it's also depending on your taste. It's just to warm your body up, so you know, go crazy or just put the tiniest bit in. If you really don't like spicy things, it's kind of up to you. That's probably good. And it does get hotter as time goes on with this mixture, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so now we have everything. There's our cayenne pepper and black pepper all ready. Now I'm gonna blend this. Now mine blended pretty well, and the more lemons you put in, the better it will blend. But if yours kind of gets stuck in the middle or doesn't quite blend well, just add some water to it and it'll be better. Now once you have it all blended, you can take it out and you should have a good paste type consistency. It's pretty much what it'll look like. If it's bigger chunks, that's fine too. You just want to be able to get it into a tea. And then put it in some Tupperware. Now because of the turmeric, it probably will stain whatever you put it in, so just be aware of that. So I use usually the same container every time I make it. But yeah, so there's that. Yummy. All that good stuff. Now this is going to last for about a week, maybe more when you put it in the fridge. Just keep it in the fridge and, you know, look out for mold, but it should last a week, probably 2 even, and be perfectly fine for you to keep taking. So now comes the fun part. We have this set to the side. Now boil some water. All right, now take a spoon and scoop up a good amount of your mixture. This is probably a good amount. Get one of your favorite mugs. This one works for me today. And just pour it on in there. That's a good amount. I usually even double it for a first serving, so maybe that amount. But also just divide it by how much you have and judge it for yourself. You'll also have to get used to the taste possibly. I would also recommend adding honey if it is not sweet enough for you or you don't like the taste. Most people don't like it initially and have to get used to it. So add some honey in. Honey is also great for you, but I'm just going straight with it today. So then add your boiling water. Here we go. And let that steep for about 5 minutes. In that time you can clean up everything you just made a mess of. Cheers! So after that 5 minutes, your drink will be a little cooler than boiling, which is probably good. And the ingredients will be plenty steeped, so you'll get all the benefit from them. And then, you know, just drink your tea. It's gonna be spicy, it's gonna be delicious. Eventually. Power through if it's not initially. Some people like to think of it as a soup instead of a tea, and it makes them more comfortable with it because of the garlic in it. But it's delicious to me now. I love ginger and all those things. So try to eat all the pieces of everything or drink them. Kind of swill the tea around when it gets to the bottom and just gulp down all those pieces if you can, because every little bit of the tea that you can get helps and will help you feel better. Other than that, I highly recommend just only drinking warm drinks if you're not feeling well. Keeping your body warm, again, is the most important thing. So wear a sweatshirt even if you don't feel completely cold. Wear a hat, wear socks, just stay warm. Keep switching out your clothes and your sheets every day, because every day you want to get a little better. So stay warm, keep those germs out of your own way. You know, remember you're feeling better today than yesterday, and drink this tea, and you're gonna feel a whole lot better, a whole lot quicker. Hope this helped. Hope people find it useful and enjoyable, and you know, just add more honey if you don't like the taste. Just pour in that honey, guys. It'll really help, trust me. All right, well, if you're not feeling well, feel better. If you are feeling well, keep feeling well and doing amazing things, and keep doing Qigong. Also, doing Qigong every day has very much helped me to not even get any symptoms, so I don't even have to drink this tea that often, which you can find some on my channel, and I'll be uploading more content on that soon. So get excited. And if you're not feeling well, go rest, and drink some tea and feel better. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.